Going on YouTube? What's going on Instagram? It's been a minute since I've done any sort of live stream things. I've just been super busy with Vision Paradox and yeah, Vision Paradox work and a couple dance gigs here and there. But anyways, been a minute, so gonna do a like maybe 30 minutes of sessioning, few minutes here and there working on some homework moves, then a little bit more of just freestyling. I'm just this really is the plan. I'm just gonna go get on with it, and then in between when I'm taking breaks, I'm gonna answer some questions as well. So this is no one's really in the room right now. I'm just Instagram and YouTube are doing their thing. So mainly we're talking to you replay people. So I'm gonna take this use this as an opportunity to get warmed up a little bit actually, because I have not warmed up at all. So I'm gonna take off my beanie actually, because my hair is kind of ridiculous right now. So, and if I'm like looking here and here, it's because I'm looking at both Instagram and YouTube live. So I'm just gonna do a couple warm-up sets, really, just to get my body moving and just loose. So, and I'm playing some random songs. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna go with something a little bit more familiar, maybe. Oh man, no. I'm so tired of that song. You're familiar with it, but there's songs you just kind of are over. And I think I need to prep a playlist for this ahead of time. Probably gonna get a flag for a lot of these songs on YouTube. Up the volume a little bit. It's a nice. We're back. Alright, hopefully you guys can see me. Our situation's a little messy. Redirect you guys a little bit lower. Okay. Jordan's drawing. Yeah. Angle you down a little bit more. go. Start dropping down. Okay. One more round is everything. Let's see, how many songs I'm gonna do today? Probably long enough for like half an hour. Because I'm getting hungry and I want to make lunch. Okay. One more round is done. So, yeah, I think I'm going to, no, scratch that idea. Let's get on to the next track. Let's see. I'm gonna go with this Discover Weekly playlist that I love. Spotify, I love that Spotify mix. So, new tracks I've never heard, so I'm gonna just try to adjust and play around with it.
Waking up to the
Never heard this song ever. Never ever heard the song, so I'm gonna try to freestyle to it. Let's see how it works. So I'm gonna listen to it first.
I love it when you do the most. You like the act up when we don't spend time. Smacking your lips, yeah. Almost fits, yeah. You like the act up when we don't spend time. Smacking your lips, yeah. But I love a little trip. If I got plans and you got plans. If I got plans and you got plans. Tell your haters, man, that you got a girlfriend. If I got plans and you got plans. If I got plans and you got plans.
There's no like a mountain. Face smooth like some whiskey. All you gotta do is hit me, and I'ma pull up on you. Eyes closed when I'm in you. Show me everything you into. You learn everything from Hindu, and it's working for you, working for you. You like to act up when we don't spend time. Smacking your lips, yeah, yeah. Throwing those fish, yeah, yeah. You like to act up when we don't spend time. Smacking your lips, yeah, yeah. But I love a little trip.
If I got plans and you got plans. If I got plans and you got plans.
A little bit.
Tell your haters, man, that you got a girlfriend. If I got plans and you got plans. If I got plans and you got plans. If I got plans and you got plans.
Tell your haters, friend, that you got a real man.
If I got plans and you got plans.
Song finished. Okay. Quick break. Never heard that song. Okay. Boy. Thanks for everyone that's hopping on so far on Instagram. Thanks, Random, Yesha, and Alvin for hopping on. Everyone on YouTube watching this on replay. Instagram, you guys watching on this on replay. Quick breather, and before I move on to the next track. So I think for a lot of songs I'm gonna play right now are songs I've never heard. So if it's whack, it's whack. If it's dope, it's dope. I'm just going with it. I think the main freestyle concept that I'm working with right now, because I'm focusing so much on the beat. Like the first step I'm listening to the beat. The second step is I'm applying a super basic concept that allows me to kind of play with it. Because if I try to, it's another thing is for me to try to force some movement to it. But I instead of trying to make a move work with the song, I kind of try to figure out how to play with the song in a sense. So the main concept I'm using right now is the ABC concept. So if you haven't seen any of my YouTube stuff, so the ABC concept is like super easy. I think anyone at any level can start doing it. So you can, it's as simple as drawing an A at first. Super basic stuff for your freestyle. But if you want to really try to take it to another level, say for the ABC concept, you know, you want to do ABC and whatnot. Basic one is draw an A. But another level would be figure out how to make that A into a shape. A, okay, B, okay, Draw with your head. C. Cool? So that's pretty much the idea of it. So, and it's not just using the upper body, it's just kind of, it's using it somehow to transition from here to here. So I can go drawing my B here, drawing the kind of the line around, okay, make around C, okay, so kind of playing around with that idea. So next track, let's go. Okay, I don't think that's gonna really work, to be honest. Okay, I'll try this one.
Heaven knows I gotta roll like a wolf in a diamond coat. Crystal, crystal, crystal. I believe in common goes. Every wolf's gonna pack your nose. Whoa, 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 let me hear that.
Oh, couple years and you gon' kill it. Oh, it's gonna be hard, but don't you let it go. Only papa money, yeah, papa money, not the thing. Papa money, not the thing. I've been up working all night. White kicks go search me all right. Papa money, let him buy these things. Papa money, let him buy those things. That's all paid for. Shoes, no fast stripes, in the street. Papa money, let him buy these things. Papa money, let him buy those things. Got my first job at 16, sipping coffee 17. Waiter, 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 one black, no sugar, please. Puerto Ricans and me boys, social circles out to 4. Later, 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 swear I'm gonna call you.
Later, but I got things to
Do
promise I'll make it up to
you
I'm telling the truth, I'm telling the truth, I'll tell it to you.
later, 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 and I swear that oh, couple years and you gon' kill it. Oh, it's gonna be hard, but don't you let it go. All that papa money, yeah, papa money, not the thing. Papa money, not the thing. I've been up working all night. White kicks go search me all right. Papa money, let him buy me things. Papa money, let him buy me those things. That's all paid for the trees. No fast stripes in the street. Papa money, let him buy me things. Papa money, let him buy me those things.
Oh, couple years and you don't get it. I know it's gonna be hard, but don't you let it in. Oh, that papa money, yeah, papa money, not my thing. Papa money, not my thing. I've been up working all night. White kicks go search me all right. Papa money, let him buy me things. Papa money, let him buy me those things. That's all paid for. No fast stripes in the street. Papa money, let him buy me things. Papa money, let him buy me those things.
Alright, then we're gonna work on homework moves now. So, kind of reversed it how I normally do it, which is I normally work on technique stuff first, then I freestyle. But I kind of started feeling the music, started wanting to freestyle. YouTube just blocked my streaming because of streaming songs from Spotify. So, and fire engine. Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna work on some homework moves. So some moves that I want to get down, but I think they're like 80% there. But I think that can really use a lot of brushing up or cleaning up, and I think that as much as it's important to be able to move and groove to the song, I think technique is just as important, especially if you're dancing to a specific style, breaking, house, locking. Technique is important, just as important as you're able to freestyle. I mean, yeah, both are just equally important in my opinion. So, technique time.
Down to the river where the water is the only place I know.
So, I don't know what sure isn't all over the place.
For the trees. So will you wait for me? Will you wait for me? Will you wait for me? My evergreen.
That stuff. My shoes.
Standing at the water's edge, the Mississippi's overflowing. Hold your current in my hands. You bring the meaning to my moments. Oh, the forest for the trees. So will you wait for me? Will you wait for me? Will you wait for me? My can see the forest for the trees. Oh, I feel so hopeless against the street. So will you wait for me, my evergreen? I know it's just as hard in heaven. So will you wait for me, my evergreen? I know it's just as hard. My evergreen, evergreen, my evergreen.
Try again. Yeah. One more.
I just love your smile. Just the way you do it makes me high all night. I just love your smile. Just the way you do it makes me high all night.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay. Next set of homework moves. Yeah, do it, dropping on. One move that, one thing I've been working on is this. Okay. Red, round, sweet. So, feels a little weird right now.
Smile. Just the way you do it makes me high all night. I just love your smile.
Hey everyone who's been hopping on. Ashley, Anxiety, and Francis, and everyone. Appreciate you guys hopping on. So, taking a quick break. My hips are kind of starting to cramp. Then I'm going to do it again. So I think it's this part of practice is just as important as actually dancing, because I don't know, I feel like there's a conversation of like, don't just focus on all your technique, or if your technique's what, you know, or you're a freestyle dancer, you should just freestyle to the music. And I agree with both, so, which is why we put emphasis on both, working on the technique and then freestyling. The thing is, if you just focus on freestyle, you know, you're not exactly going to get an opportunity to implement the new moves you've learned using your technique. And same thing, if you only focus on technique, freestyling is such a in the moment kind of thing. If you don't know how to implement what you learned in the moment, then you're going to forget it, because technique is very thought focused. You're very much focused on making sure angles are correct, the look is being executed the way you want, which is why I'm doing it right now slowly. And then when it comes time to just going to the next level of working on your technique, you just go fast. Okay, because technique is really allowing yourself to suck and cleaning it up through a lot of repetition, cleaning up. And one of the reasons I love doing this live is I get to look at myself on the screen, and I get to see how the moves are looking in real time. So, which is one thing a lot of people I think should leverage. Not going live, but filming themselves so they can actually see the technique of their moves and clean it up. It's almost like game tape, like how athletes review game tape from after a game. They see what they did right, then they look for what they can improve on. Same thing here. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it again. Then I'm gonna I think maybe one more freestyle session. I got another 10 minutes before it's lunchtime, and I gotta do some adult errand stuff. So, I'm gonna do this round slow. It's a move I learned from B-Boy Dizzy. I think it's Dizzy. Yeah, from Dizzy or someone else, or someone. I think it's someone I learned from B-Boy Dizzy, and huge fan of his style of threading. Power moves, I've never been really interested in that, simply because I run out of patience in working on my moves. In terms of like head spins, if I know it's gonna take a while, consistent practice, yada yada yada. But you know, for me, I just wanted to create something quick, something cool, and something I know I can execute quickly. I know there's a lot of benefits in power, and it's like super in terms of making your dance dynamic and all that. But you know, just not really that interested in it. And to be honest, I'm kind of lazy when it comes to working on power. So that's just me being honest. So working on this now. I like this track. I don't know if you guys are. So, anyone on YouTube? YouTube. Instagram. Everyone on replay. Alright. I'm gonna work on this move. Okay. Alright. Try to move it fast before it's like practice. Three more. Now look back. Just don't break you, which makes me high all night. freestyle a couple more times. Alright, so worked on 2 homework moves, which is shoulder freeze, head freeze, then Nike freeze on my hands, and then that thread loop thing I just did. So I'm going to try to implement it in some freestyle. So this is the part where I consider it like play. So you're freestyling, but like at 50-60%, trying to be on beat, hitting your regular moves, but then trying to implement something new. And the whole point of it is like not to do a super full out. You're just supposed to like get used to the idea of implementing new stuff into your freestyle. So that way, when it comes, and then gradually increasing the intensity over time, because when it comes time to freestyle, there's a lot happening in the moment. Your mind's racing at 1,000,000 miles per second. You don't have time to think and recall like, oh, I want to use this certain move. You want to practice so much where it just becomes natural in your moves. So, and these songs I've never heard, so it's an even another challenge. Okay, too slow for my.
I'm drinking the night.
Nah.
Somehow I got it in my head. Break your heart.
Nah. Something big.
I have no answers for the.
When life deals us.
I like Ari, but sorry if you guys are waiting. There's a playlist I've never used. So it's all made by Spotify. I'm just gonna use it. Whatever.
It's hard to be a normal person, that's just not me. I'm not in a journal to keep my feelings hiding. Across the bridge, walk the sea, wanna see it, dreaming my dreams. Miracles, beautiful, here we go, all the way. Right now for my life, there's no use to keep holding back my thoughts. Would be wrong if you're gone. Find my way through the stars. If I could reach to your heart, but you still can't find me, love. There's still hope if there's love around. Like a rainbow in a cloud, a gift from above. Kiss me before the sunrise. Oh, I'm leaving.
I don't know what these songs are. These Spotify recommendations are. Probably because I like a lot of acoustic songs. I'll work with it. You'll listen to it first.
And as the sun goes down and the stars come out to play, I bet tomorrow I'll be sleeping all day. And this fire I feel, why is it burning so slowly? I can't stop thinking of you, like the £5 you owe me. 'Cause you're on my mind, 'cause you're on my mind. You're all I can find, 'cause you're on my mind. Please tell me that you feel the same, that we're on the same train. If you're a little bit late and miss it, that would be a great shame.
Since when you're doing it. I'll answer that in a second.
Sweet
Focus on this one.
kisses,
Thanks for tuning in.
I should have stayed at home.
Slow songs, man.
Don't give up
Probably
on
gonna do
me.
like one more song.
I still love you.
Some things don't sit right this close to midnight.
Phone.
Something.
And look out.
Last song, I guess we're gonna work with
See
this.
the clouds start rolling in, and you get that feeling from within when you don't know what to do, and you started feeling Just remember there's a way to make everything okay. Just lift up your head and wait for everything you dread to pass by. You'll find a way. Just remember there's a way to make everything okay. Just
Okay. Get some water. Okay. Whew. I'm tired. I'm gonna just new to people a little bit so I don't have to. Oh, no, it's an awkward angle. Okay. So, that is it. Last session, episode 4. It's been a minute. I think the last one I did was back in January or February. Hope you guys enjoyed everything so far. The little tidbits here and there, some of the moves I'm working on. Question from Mitko is, dude, what's insulated when you're doing b-boy stuff? I've been doing b-boy stuff. I've been breaking since 2005. I think the biggest challenge for me was when I freestyle is to not make it exclusively b-boying or exclusively hip-hop freestyle or urban freestyling. What I've been trying to do, I think, with the biggest challenge is implementing both where it feels smooth and natural to me and my style. Examples I think will kill that style or is Bigger Logistics and forgetting his name right now. So the really dope dancer that I admire his style in implementing both hip hop, freestyle, and b-boying. So for me, it's really been trying to figure out a hybrid of those styles, and I feel like maybe the past 2 years I've been figuring out how to implement both, how to implement my b-boy footwork, b-boy freestyling, some sets, and along with the freestyle, hip hop freestyle that I like doing. So that's it. 30 minutes is up that I've committed to doing this because I've got to make lunch. I'm hungry, and I got some errands to do after this. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Leave a comment here, or leave a comment on my first post on Instagram, or if you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment down below. So if you guys like this, make sure on Instagram, follow, share this video. I don't know if you can share. And on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. Hoping to make this a little bit more consistent again. And if you guys like this, just subscribe, follow. I'm gonna try to do this to make this as consistent as possible. If not, I'm doing my best here. Got my hands full like everyone else. So that's it. Peace. Awkward goodbyes now. Very well, YouTube. Even though